Mxgp 2019. I'm your host Alistair Dickert, and today we will be watching the 125 round 1. So I'm just loading in and then we'll get started, and we're getting started on KM40 MX. Not having the best of starts, but let's see how he can do as he gets off the gate. Few riders down. Let's see who's in front. We've got Samuel Blackson out front. In behind him, let's see if I can find who's in behind him. That is Jake Kappa on the number 141. Got 15 minutes of racing here tonight. Then you've got Jamie Chad in 8th. Steins in 6th. Steins going off the track there. Looks like he got nudged a bit. As you can see, it is raining, so the riders will be pushing to the limit. Then you've got Jay Fisher in last. Scoochie now heading up into 1st. Got Deisler, his brother, in 9th. You've still got Samuel Blackson out front in 2nd. Then you've got Kesselchip 3rd. Kesselchip trying to get past Samuel Jackson. And he's got Jack Capper right behind him. Sorry, I was just posting on the Instagram there saying that we are live. So let's go on for some onboard action with Scoochie for a bit, as he will finish the first lap, I think it is. No, second lap actually, I think, sorry. I'm not sure right now. He will be taking the first lap, I guess, here at Matcherley Basin on the 125. Scoochie, your fastest qualifier here today. Oh, with Samuel Blackson going into 1st, but then Scoochie taking over again. Kesselchip's still 3rd. Who's in 4th? It's KM40 MX. Didn't have one of the best runs earlier in qualifying, but it looks like he's doing pretty good. Jumping down, trying to catch up to Kesselchip. What can he do? Can he get past him here? KM40 MX nearly gets on the inside, but he doesn't get out front. Samuel Blackson still. Actually, where is Scoochie? Scoochie back to 4th. I didn't actually realize that. Scoochie behind. Scoochie up to 3rd. Scoochie got past KM40 MX. Jake Kappa now moves back into 5th. He was out in the top 3 earlier on. Oh, and who's that went down? Looked like it was Deisler. Deisler stuck in 9th. Let's see if he can move up at all. Jake Kappa moving up a place, it looks like. Or just getting back a place that had got taken away. Nice normal wet day here in Matcherley Basin. KM40 MX now up in 3rd. I was speaking to him earlier and he didn't feel like he was going to do good. So being in 3rd is pretty good. And Kesselchip now in 2nd. Who's overtaken him? It's Scoochie. Most of these riders on an SX125 KTM. Oh, Kesselchip and Scoochie battling it out. Touching bars there. KM40 MX just waiting, maybe waiting for one of them or both of them to make mistakes to get past and get into 1st. About 10 minutes to go now. Can Scoochie and... Oh, that's a pass on Scoochie by Kian. Scoochie and Kian now battling up the hill. Kian just getting on the inside there past Scoochie. Kian on the all black KTM there. Just trying to keep Scoochie behind him. Len Luca, who lagged out in qualifying, in 5th. Kessler Chips first. Samuel Blackson in 4th. He had a good start. He was in 1st at the front. Deisler moving up a position, but then moving back down. Scoochie looks like he must have crashed. Jay Fisher in 7th. With it looks like Deisler right behind him. Deisler trying to go on the inside. Is Deisler gonna make it past? Let's see. It's a lot of close racing action here tonight. Oh, Jay Fisher moving back into 8th. A bit of knocking on each other there from Jay Fisher and Deisler. Nothing too bad though. Stein's now up in 5th. Steins, Deisler and Scoochie, all brothers, all race the Supercross series that Kian runs, the BSXC. He moved back 2 places. Jamie Chad also back there in 9th. Oh, and he goes down. And Jake Kappa in 10th. Will just sitting there. I don't know what's happening there. And actually KM40 MX now in 1st. Len Luca in 6th. Let's watch KM40 for a bit. Actually, let's see where Scoochie, not too far behind Kian. Kian needs to keep it smooth and not crash to stay in 1st. Kian looking really smooth. And there you see Scoochie just behind. Looks like he's starting to catch up. And there's Scoochie. Scoochie coming in on the outside. Both of them whipping there. Oh! Scoochie knocking Kian. Kian moving back into 4th. I don't think Kian's going to be happy about that. I can bet he's screaming down his mic right now. That's put Kesso, Chip, Samuel Blackson and Scoochie in front of him. Deisler still in 7th, battling with... Who is it in, with Len Luca was... Deisler and Len Luca having a bit of a battle here. Oh, both of them just going into each other. Nearly at the halfway mark here. And in 1st is Scoochie, then Samuel Blackson 2nd, Kesso Chip 3rd, KM40 MX 4th, Steins 5th, Steins moved up a lot, Jay Fisher 6th, Len Lucas 7th, Deisler 8th, Jamie Chad 9th, Jake Kappa 11th, and Will 11th, who isn't actually moving. He is actually just staying there in the middle of the track, it looks like. Samuel Blackson been racing good tonight. Let's go for some onboard action with him using the GoPro. As you can see, conditions are really rough here in Matterley Basin tonight. Let's hope it maybe gets a bit better for the second race tonight. You can just hear that 125 hitting its rev limiter the whole way around this track. This track is so demanding on a 125. I was riding it earlier and it's so rough. You really have to push its limits to hit some of these jumps to the full capacity. Deisler back in 8th now. Scoochie still first. Scoochie looks like he's dominating here. Just nowhere near him is anyone else. Scoochie just has the race all to himself. Got the win, it looks like. That's 4 minutes to go now as Scoochie crosses the finish line. Samuel Blackson now catching up right behind him. Scoochie doing really good through that section. Samuel Blackson just not letting go of the acceleration there, it looks like. Queso Chips, let's see how he's doing here. Good, keeping it safe there. KM40MX hot on his tail. These four are just dominating, staying in the, all of them just staying in the top four most of this race. Samuel Blackson did have a hiccup where he went back into the lower areas of the table, but he's back and it doesn't look like he is going to be getting out of second anytime soon. Looks like Deisler's here. Can't see who he's battling with right now, but Deisler going on the inside, whoever it is. Looks like it's Len Luke. No, it's Jay Fisher. Right on his backside. And if any of you wondering, when they're knocking each other, that is not, I'm not taking that as anything bad. It's if they go into each other like a T-bone or something, then I'll take that as, say, a takeout. See what Deisler did there? That was perfectly fine in my books. Very clean, smart move there. Both of these guys just battling it out, trying to stay in 7th, going back and forward. Scoochie with about 3 laps to go, it looks like, just dominating. Scoochie starting to catch lappers, it looks like. Yeah, Jamie Chad in 9th, just not moving. I don't know what's going on with him. If he's going to take someone out, that will lose him 5 points, so that will put him actually in negative numbers. I'm just trying to watch to see, because he better not be. It looks like he is trying to take out whoever that is. JK Kappa as well, just not moving anymore. It looks like it's Len Luca who he stopped for. Stein's also staying in fifth. This doesn't look like the top five is going to be changing much, with actually Samuel Blackson going into fourth, Kesso Chip second, and PS4 Mx going into third, into a podium position. 2 laps to go now. Scoochie just dominating here. Scoochie is actually going to be going on to the last lap here, as he's coming round to the finish line soon. Some good racing here for the first race of the night. I'd say a few dodgy passes, but nothing too bad, nothing too concerning. There you have it. Scoochie. Oh, it's still 2 laps. Never mind. There's Kesso Chips going over for his second last lap. Then Kian. Samuel. Stein's coming up the hill. Jay Fisher and Len Luca. Then you've got Deisler and Jamie Chad just sitting there. I don't think there is a way for me to kick the people that aren't moving. Oh, and it looks like TTV One Wheel Will has started moving again. Few laps down though. Jamie Chad, it looks like he's just trying to take people out now. So that will be Jamie Chad. I'm not taking that, so I'm going to just... He will not be going to the second race of the night. And that is his second time that I've seen him trying to take someone out, so that will be 10 points off. But anyway, Scoochie coming up, going to the last lap. And there you have it, last lap. Scoochie just dominated the whole race. No one has been able to touch him. Then you've got Kesso Chips coming up. Coming on to his last lap in second. PS4 Mx coming up in third. Let's see if Kian can make a move on Kesso Chips and maybe get past him. Then you've got Samuel Blackson coming through. Steins. This top 5 hasn't changed much. Jay Fisher. Len Luca coming through now. And Deisler. Deisler and Luca had quite a battle here tonight. Gonna see if I can have an interview with Deisler and Luca after this. If either of you are watching, I'd be interested in having an interview with you two. And obviously I'm wanting to have an interview with Scoochie, who has just dominated tonight. He has just... No one is able to compare what he's done tonight. But there is still a second race, so who knows? Maybe he'll win that one. Maybe he'll get nowhere near it. You'll find out in about 10 minutes or so, 10-15 minutes. Here we are, Scoochie coming up, coming to the finish line soon. Let's go for some onboard action as he crosses. And your round 125 race 1 winner, Scoochie. And in second, there's going to be Queso Chips, it looks like, unless Kian has something to say about that. But doesn't look like he does, so Queso Chips will be coming in second. Kian 40MX third. Samuel Blackson now looks like coming in fifth. No, Steins. It looks like I missed Samuel Blackson. Yeah, I missed him. But Steins, Jay Fisher as well. Now Len Lucas coming by. Oh, someone gets past Len Lucas. No, it doesn't. And there is your race results for race 1. Scoochie first, Queso Chip second, Kian 40MX third, Samuel Blackson fourth, Steins fifth, Jay Fisher sixth, Len Lucas seventh, Deisler eighth, Jamie Chad ninth, and Jake Kappa 10th, and TTV One Wheel Will last. So let me just invite a few of those riders in so I can have maybe a small interview with them. Because it looked like Deisler and Len Luca were having quite a battle there. Let me just find Scoochie as well, and then right. So I'm gonna leave this so they can get ready for the second race. Let me just tell Kian. Kian, I'm just gonna interview a few of the guys first before you start the race.
Sounds good.
Cool. So let's see if those three join. Hopefully they do. Hey.
You alright, boys?
You mind doing a quick interview?
Yeah, go on.
Well, that was a crazy race to say anything. You just dominated there. And I
just got a clean run.
Yeah. And I just got your text asking it to be off wet, but after that race, I don't think you need it on dry to win. I mean,
yeah, no, it was fun at the start. Me, Keen, and I think it was Samuel.
Yeah.
Going at it.
You.
And I think I hit Keen, and Keen fell off. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw that, but it I saw you kind of like jumped and you couldn't really move away.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's a lot stiffer in this game when you're in the air.
Yeah, Deisler and then Luca were having a few troubles. It looked like, but it was mostly like it was like one of them slid out, I think, and then the other one was like, right, nah, and then they just kept going at each other like bashing bars.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Yeah, well, congrats on the moto win. Let's see if you can win the second one and maybe the overall.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Cool. Well, see you then. Thanks. Right, Kian, I'm ready when you are. Just send me an invite when you're ready.
Yeah, a few people's left, but I'll invite them back in and start.
Okay, cool. I'll just keep you unmuted so you can tell me when you head into the rider selection.
Sounds good.
No bad language, you're on stream. I'm actually surprised. I would have thought a lot more people would be annoyed or shocked about the rain, but I haven't had any complaints.
Yeah. No comment. No comment at all.
Let's interview you then, since the others aren't joining. So, I mean, you had a pretty good race from starting out last.
Yeah, I know. I just can't get a good start. I literally couldn't buy one at this point.
You can, and then obviously that mishap with Scoochie when he rode into you.
We just kind of landed together, and
Yeah.
my rider isn't as strong as his. He's got absolutely pile drived into the ground. But
Yeah, I was actually watching. I was watching that. I just saw Scoochie, and I was like, he's not going to be able to get out of that. He just went straight into you. I was like, ooh.
yeah, there's nowhere I could go, nowhere he could go. But
Yeah, I feel like you would have had a shot for the win if you had gotten a better start, though.
nah, I had the lap times until it got wet, and then after that I kind of just faded. Tried to catch second, but I just kept on crashing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, congrats on third. I mean, you still have a chance at winning the overall. So.
Maybe tough to beat Scooch, but if it happens, then
Yeah.
I'm more surprised than anyone else.
Yeah. Actually, I forgot to tell you, don't invite Jamie Chad.
No problem.
Because he was waiting for everyone to try take them out. So I'm deducting.
I hit Jake Capra as well. It was going up the roller section, and he was sat waiting there, and I
Yeah.
couldn't move up with him, and I just smashed it in the back of him. So
Yeah.
I do apologise to.
Yeah. I mean, like I was saying to Scoochie, it was slick conditions, and like I was watching Deisler and then Luca were having a few troubles, but it looked like it started from them just like sliding out and obviously colliding when they were sliding, because they were battling the whole way through. Both of them were 8th, 7th and 8th the whole way through, just fighting.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I expected myself to be around there, but I just kind of just latched onto the top three, and
Just,
it just kind of pulled us forward, and then
yeah.
Samuel had a few crashes off.
Yeah.
Not sure what happened. I managed to get back around him, and then just kind of stayed there somehow. I mean, in the qualifying I was running like 122s, and I come into the race and I was running 114s and 115s, so I don't know where it came from. I'm not complaining. That's
Jay Fisher didn't realize there was a second race, so he left.
yeah.
Um,
People left straight away, so I'm assuming most people didn't.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought I could have Kessel chip on.
No, Kessel. The main is not over. There's a second race. It's like a proper GP where you have first race, second race. So, get back in.
Bro, that race was long as well, I have to say. It just never seemed. I got into the lead and I looked at the time and it was still like 8 minutes to go. I was like, oh no.
That felt really short for me, but I guess I wasn't racing.
Literally, just never ends. Seemed to never end.
Yeah. I mean, it was good racing from everyone. There were a few points where people bashed bars, but nothing serious.
Yeah, I think I caught Scoochie twice. Like, I think he went down the first time and the second time I went down. And then I'm not sure what happened with Samuel though. He was going over the inside hump, and on my screen just kind of just flopped in the air. But
Yeah.
I was lagging quite a bit though, I have to say. So.
I didn't see that.
On my screen anyway, it was like kind of like it was doing the heading, but hopefully it wasn't too bad for the others.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to tell everyone not to go anywhere.
Yeah, everyone's starting to join again, so. Some of was just messages me lag wiped them out, so I do it.
Okay.
Personally, I was behind him on my screen, but I'm not actually sure what happened, so I do apologise.
Yeah. I don't know why people are like so surprised that I'm doing 2 races, because like I said that there were 2 races.
And apparently, Samuel said that second wiped him out as well.
Cool, I just got your invitation, so tell me when you're ready.
I believe we're waiting on one more, but he's not joining us.
Who?
So, is it
Jamie? Yeah, don't invite him.
Yeah, I'm ready then. Just
Cool.
start now.
Right, and then as soon as you're done, like with like, you know, just tell me and then I'll join.
It's on variable again.
Okay, so it could be okay. You don't know.
It was okay for the first half of the race. As soon as it hit wet, I just
Wait, was it dry for the first half?
yeah, it was
Oh,
dry for the first like
I didn't even realize.
first lap. It's 2 laps or something.
Yeah, I didn't even realize.
I mean, probably wasn't, but
Right, yeah.
I hope my lag doesn't take anyone out. But we're loading in now.
Okay, cool. I'll just join. Cool. See you there. Right, so we're just loading in, getting ready to start. So, let's watch the second race of the night. Here we are loading in just now. Hopefully the race hasn't started yet. I really hope it hasn't. I think I will be loading at the same time as everyone else. Right, there we go. Loaded in. We're loading in. Waiting for other players. Right. Okay, so I can actually never watch the start because it loads me in. But here you have it. KM40 MX in third. J Kappa gonna take the whole shot here. KM40 MX being pushed to the back. Who's out front? It's J Kappa. Looks like Stein's behind him. No, it was Jay Fisher, but they go down. It's TTV one wheel, but he gets taken out first. Then it's Kesso Chip. TTV still in. Oh, he was in second, but Deisler gets by him. Looks like Kesso Chip's gonna be taking it from here. Scoochie second, Deisler third. Can't see who it is. Len Luca third actually now as he gets past Deisler. Can't see who's in fourth. It's not showing me. Oh, it's Will Steins now getting past Will. Battling it out here they are. Lar. And where is Kim40MX? Kim40MX in 9th after getting 3rd. Jay Fisher, 8th. Samuel Blackson in 10th. Kessel Chip now in 3rd. Who's up front? And it's Scoochie again. Scoochie will be leading everyone into the first timed lap here tonight, it looks like, for the second race. And again, they've just got rain chucking it down. There you have it, Scoochie taking them into the first lap. Got Kessel Chips in second. Oh, and he goes for the pass. Does he get it? Yeah, he does. And you've got Len Luca in third. He finished the last race off in 7th. Then you've got Jay Fisher and Deisler battling for 4th. Samuel Blackson moved up 3 positions. But where is Kim40MX? Kim40MX in last. Doesn't look like he's had the best race here. Hopefully he'll still get a decent positioning. But Scoochie's still just dominating. Kessler Chips behind him, then it looks like Deisler behind him, or Steins, let me check. No, it's Len Luca. Then you've got Deisler, then you've got Jay Fisher, it looks like, then you've got Steins. Oh, and they all get held up there. Whoa! Lot of crashes there, a lot of people going down. Deisler sticking in 5th. Who's that? That's Kian. Kian moving up to 6th there after everyone crashing. Can Kian bring it back and get into the top 3 and get a podium here tonight? Even if Kian gets 5th, he still will be getting a podium here tonight. Kian casing the finish line, which puts him back a few places. Len Luca doing really good here in 3rd. Who's that? That's Jay Fisher going in to take 3rd. Putting a little bit of pressure on him, and it's working. But it's not working good enough. Len Luca still sticking in front. Oh, that's 5 points off for Jay Fisher there after being dirty. So that will set him back a few positions. Samuel Blackson now in last again. Queso Chips still second, just behind Steins. Sorry, Scoochie, not far behind. Deisler going down. Now Deisler in last. KM40MX back in 5th now. Len Luca gone to 4th after Jay Fisher game past. And Kiad now going back to 5th after Steins game past. Jay Kappa left the race there. Don't know if there's a problem or something. Let me just check if I've got any text from someone. No, I haven't. Let's go on board with Len Luca for a bit. As you can see, the track is really rough right now, but it has calmed down and the weather is not as bad. Which is something actually that I think the riders do not want, because that'll make the track just slicker and it'll make the mud deeper. But who knows, maybe it dries up fast, we'll see. 7 minutes to go now. Jay Fisher hot on Len Luca's tail with KM40MX just behind him. Looks like Jay Fisher's trying to get up into a higher position. That'll be good for him so he doesn't have to lose as many points and go lower in the table. That was Len Luca back there, battling with KM40MX. And Steins just in the back. Looks like Steins is just waiting for something to happen between them. Oh, and Steins goes down. Steins hits the back of Kian and crashes. Pardon me while I just take a drink, my throat's hurting. And it looks like Kian gets past Len Luca. But Len Luca isn't giving up then. But both of them go off the track. Scoochie still dominating. Deisler in 7th now. Steins back in 9th. Queso Chip actually quite a bit behind Scoochie right now. Steins battling with One Wheel Will for 7th here. Oh, and Steins just flies. Samuel Blackson there battling with Len Luca and gets by. Samuel Blackson was in last and is now charging to get to the top. Oh, sorry, that was Deisler he's battling with. Now he's trying to get past Len Luca. Oh, and that's Samuel Blackson down. Jay Fisher still staying strong in 3rd. Len Luca just behind him. KM40MX in 9th has stopped. Let me see. Looks like he isn't racing anymore. I don't know what's going on there. That will give him 9th overall in this race. Queso Chips still in 2nd. Scoochie in 1st. Just try to see what Keane's doing, if he's getting out the way, or yeah, it looks like he's trying to stay on the jump to get out of the way of everyone. Let's actually go on board with Scoochie for a bit. Looks like he is trying to get out the way. Here you have Kessel. Trying to find fourth here. Can't find him through this pack. There's third. There's Len Luca. Why can't I see? Oh, there's fourth. Deisler. Gone to fifth now. But Deisler taking back fourth. Len Luca and Keane, they're crashing. A lot of battles going on here. Keane going for Len Luca. That'll be 5 points of him overall. Really tight racing here. That's 2 minutes to go now. Deisler, it looked like he was nudging him about there, but it wasn't a proper takeout. Stein's in 8th. Queso Chip's 2nd. Scoochie looks like he's going to be going on to his 2nd last lap or so. Yeah, Scoochie going on to his 3rd last lap. Scoochie just dominating again. As you can see, it is getting sunny now. Hopefully the track conditions do get better and these riders can have a better race. But Scoochie just dominating. I don't see Keto Chips nowhere near. Nowhere. As you can see, that's Scoochie just jumping the double in the back. Keto Chips is nowhere near Scoochie. Let's go for some on board with him for the rest of the lap, see how he's doing. All these guys really pushing their bikes to the limit to try win this. Here you have it. Scoochie just dominating here. 2 laps to go now. I've been hearing that Len Luca and Jay Fisher have been trying to take people out. I know Jay Fisher has. He's already got 5 points taken off. Ooh, good pass by Deisler there, but he just taps the front end of Lenluca. Become a really nice day here in Matchley Basin. Jay Fisher, that's another 5 points off him for that. So that is 10 points off Jay Fisher now. Lenluca back in 8th. It's sad to see so many people riding dirty like that. But, you know, they'll pay the consequence. They'll get their points taken off. So, yeah. Let's keep racing. Stein's going to be coming onto his last lap here. Kessel Chips in 2nd. Stein's in 3rd. Stein's moved up. Jay Fisher in 4th. If Jay Fisher does make another takeout, I think I'm going to suspend him from the next few rounds. They have Keane going into him again. That'll be another 5 points off him. Kessel Chips miles away there. Looks like Lenluca has stopped as well. Lenluca trying to take out Jay Fisher there, so that's also 10 points off him. Scoochie has left the match. Scoochie must have lagged out or something there. Don't know what's happened. Maybe he just got a bit bored. But Scoochie is out. Scoochie will be getting last here tonight. Sorry, second last. J Kappa did not finish either, I think it was. But here you have Queso Chips coming down to the finish line soon. And he will be taking the overall tonight in the first round of the 125 series at Matchley Basin. And give it up for Kessel Chips. In second, we've got Steins coming in. Steins will be taking second, if I'm guessing so. There you have it. Then you've got Deisler, his brother, coming in third. Samuel Black's in fourth. Jay Fisher fifth. I couldn't see who came in sixth, but TTV Wheel seventh. I can't find eighth. I think eighth was Lenluca. No, Lenluca up in sixth. So there you have it. Queso Chips first, Stein second, Deisler third, Samuel Blackson fourth, Jay Fisher fifth, TTV One Wheel Will sixth, Len Lucas seventh, Kim 40 MX eighth, and Stein's ninth, I think it was, and then Jay Kappa 10th. So I'll just take a screenshot of that, and then I'll invite Queso Chips in, as he is the winner of the overall tonight. So let's have a little speak with him. I'm not sure how you spell his name. Right, Queso Chip 93, so let's get that put in. Let's speak to him. Hello.
Hello.
Hey. You won. Can I get a little interview?
Yes, that was a good race, but I'm a German person. That's my English is not so good.
It's fine. Well, Stein, Scoochie, he left, so you actually won the overall as well. So you won the overall for the first round.
Yes, but how it is the name from the first winner, from the first event?
Yeah, he left. I think he disconnected.
Yes, and I think he have.
Yeah. So how was?
In Lille, but it was unlucky.
Yeah. So how did you find those two races?
I think that was good. In the first race I was second, and in the two race I was first. That's okay.
Yeah, I saw it start to dry up to the end. Did that help you at all? Or did you prefer the rain?
Again, please.
It dried up to the end of the second race. Did you like that, or did you prefer it when it was raining and wet?
I like the rain because I'm good in the rain, but it's in the work. What I Google it.
Okay.
In the cloudless, I'm better.
Okay. Yeah.
All.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks for that small interview, and well done on getting the overall.
Yes. Thanks. Goodbye.
Goodbye. So that's the end of the 125 racing tonight. I don't know if I will be streaming the 250 on Saturday as I'm racing it, but hopefully I can get someone to stream it for me. If not, the 450s will be on Sunday, so tune in then. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you then.